new Samsung Galaxy phone can be yours. All you have to do is to refer your friends to use Denari Cash. Click Invite Friends from the main menu. You can add your friends from your contact list or share the referral link on your social media or messaging app. Download and refer now.
Hello guys, I'm Junior Rosaro ng Buhay sa Dubai at meron po akong good news mula sa Denari Cash. Alam nyo ba na pwede na kayo magpadala ng pera sa inyong mga mahal sa buhay sa Pilipinas sa kanilang GCash account? Paano magpadala? Madali lang. I-open nyo lang ang Denari Cash app, i-type lang yung amount na ipapadala mo sa Pilipinas, add beneficiary, at makikita nyo rito sa select your transfer method, i-type nyo na ang details ng GCash account. Then, proceed to payment. Napakadali lang. Kaya ano pang hinihintay mo para sa pinakamababang transaction fee at mataas na exchange rate? I-Denari Cash mo na yan!
Hi, my name is Justin.
And I am May.
We are your DC specialist.
And we are here to guide you.
So, you have already installed the Denari Cash from Play Store or App Store. Next, all you have to do is to create an account so you can start using Denari Cash.
It's very easy. We will show you how.
Open the Denari Cash app. You may register using Facebook, email address, or mobile number. Don't worry, all your details are safe and secured with us.
Register your email address and mobile number.
After providing your email address and mobile number, click Sign Up.
You will be led to the verification screen. Type in the 5-digit code sent by the Denari team to your email and mobile number.
Welcome! You have successfully created an account with Denari Cash. We hope this helps.
If you have more questions, reach out to us on social media, email address, WhatsApp, or Denari Cash app.
My name is Mary. I came to Dubai 17 years ago. Katulad ng halos lahat ng kababayan natin dito sa Dubai, pumunta ako dito para makatulong sa pamilya. Every month, nagpapadala ako sa nanay namin sa Pilipinas. I have a full-time job, kaya masasabi ko talaga minsan nagiging sobrang busy. Nung madiscover ko yung pagpapadala ng pera through the Denari Cash app, napakadali. It's very easy, fast, and reliable. And marireceive ng nanay namin na hindi siya maghihintay ng napakatagal na panahon. Kaya nire-recommend ko sa inyong lahat. And every time na meron akong friend na i-refer ko na gamitin yung Denari Cash app, I will get 20 dirhams. Halos lahat ng friends ko ngayon, eto na rin ginagamit nila. In-invite ko rin kayong lahat na i-try Denari Cash app at ma-experience nyo yung na-experience ko sa paggamit ng app na to. Thank you!
Yo, what's up? Real Talk Darbs back at it again with another Facebook Live together with DC Talks. Nandito na naman tayo ngayon sa isang episode wherein we're gonna be talking about a lot of things. And one of those things is the matters of the heart. At paano nga ba makarecover and to take care of your mental health after a breakup? Grabe naman yan, Kuya Darbs. But because of that, before that, I just wanted to tell everybody that today, it's a special episode because there's a lot of things, a lot of values this episode is gonna give you. Just like last time, ang daming nanood, ang daming ding comments we received that somehow it actually gave them value, that episode. Now, due to popular demand, again, right now, we are back talking about the mental health and taking care of it after a breakup, mga kaibigan. And did you know that October 10 is declared as World Mental Health Day? Yes. So, well, this is meant to raise awareness about mental health issues around the world and mobilize efforts to support mental health. Now, first, what is mental health? Ano nga ba ang mental health, Kuya Darbs? Well, it includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. There are actually many facets to it. It affects how we feel, how we think, and how we interact with others and how we deal with ourselves. Most of the time kasi sinasabi nila na yung mga taong may mental health issues, sus, magiging okay ka din yan. Sus, ang hina mo naman. Which I think is not fair. At the end of the day, somehow there's a lot of people who suffering mental health issues, and we should be treating it as if it's a normal or a regular physical health issues din. That somehow you cannot actually function properly kung meron kang dinadala sa pag-iisip mo. If you remember, last week we aired our first episode and a lot of you shared your thoughts and questions about mental health and breakup. For our episode tonight, we will be sharing and answering those questions, so watch out for that. First, here are a few reminders to those who are watching. If you comment during this Facebook Live right ngayon, you will get 10 game credits from Denari Cash. Second, for October, Denari Cash is giving away brand new Samsung phone to the new customers with the most referrals. All you have to do is to click the invite from the main menu. You can import your contacts or share your unique app link on social media. We will be announcing the winner by the end of this month. So please, refer ka lang ng refer, kaibigan. Ha? Third, you can also play games on the Denari Cash app to win rewards worth as much as 15,000 dirhams. Go to the Denari Cash games and play, scratch, and win, or spin to win. Now, if you run out of credits, all you have to do is make a transaction, refer a friend, or comment during this Facebook Live. Well, I think you will not be able to find as much value just by merely referring a friend. Mananalo ka pa, and you will have a chance to get a brand new Samsung phone. Now, with just one referral, you will be getting big rewards. Now, let me tell you more about Denari Cash and why a lot of people has been using it. Denari Cash is one of the hottest and the most used app today. Thousands and thousands of users have been trusting Denari Cash with their money sending needs. Denari Cash is a money sending app for expat workers to send money back home. Now, if you want to send money with the most affordable fees and in a contactless way, I encourage you to download Denari Cash from Play App or App Store, or Play Store or App Store. It is definitely free of charge. Walang bayad po ito, ha. Registration is also very easy and simple. Imagine you don't need to go out anymore and wait for days just to send your money. Your loved ones will not be charged any receiving fee then. What you need is what you receive. Or what you send is what you receive. So kung anong pinadala mo, yun din ang marireceive nila. Hindi katulad sa ibang exchange houses na madaming bawas, mga hidden charges. So download Denari Cash now to enjoy the most convenient way of sending money home. It is very convenient. You can send money anytime, anywhere. Just do the money transfer from the comforts of your own home. And what's more is that your first transfer is zero fee. Walang bayad po. No fees, no lines, no bank account needed. No bank account needed. So download the Denari Cash app right now. You can send money to your loved ones in the Philippines, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Egypt, Bahrain, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and Morocco. Grabe, ang dami nun, ah. If you have friends from any of these countries, I encourage you to share the app with them so you can both enjoy the convenience of sending money through Denari Cash. Cool. Now, let me introduce to you to my beloved friends from Denari Cash who will tell us more about what Denari Cash has to offer. Let us welcome Joven and Ingrid. What's up?
Hi.
Hello. Good evening sa inyo. Ay, good evening from Philippines. Good afternoon in Dubai. Weekend na bukas. So I hope you guys are ready na. Si Ingrid, feeling ko ready na kasi naka-off shoulder siya.
Nararampa.
Nararampa. Ingrid, dahil sa naka-off shoulder ka, can you please tell us more? What is new with the Denari Cash app?
Okay. Ano ba yan? Ano ako? On the spot. Okay, everyone, hello. To all our viewers, I'd like to invite you to download the Denari Cash and share it to your friends. Why? Because for every referral, you will get 20 dirhams from Denari Cash. You will also get 4 game credits. Those game credits could be used to earn rewards using the Denari Cash games. You can play Scratch and Win or Spin to Win. And then you will also have a chance to earn a brand new Samsung phone by the end of October. So if you have the highest referrals by the end of October, the brand new phone will definitely be yours. And to those who are sending money to the Philippines, we'd like to announce that just today, starting today, Denari Cash is now available to PayMaya users. So you can send money to any PayMaya user in the Philippines, and then they will receive it instantly. And then our GCash is also still live. So if you have GCash users in the Philippines and you want to send money to them, you can do it conveniently through Denari Cash. Just enter the amount that you want to send on the app home screen and then add the beneficiary. Just choose GCash or PayMaya as a transfer method. So it's that very easy.
Amazing. So here in the Philippines, PayMaya is growing very popular. Tsaka maganda siya kasi it's a contactless way of paying. So this is, again, another arsenal for Denari Cash to make lives our Filipino na nandito sa Pilipinas easier. Now, Joven, since naka-blazer ka, what's new with Denari Cash? Please tell us more about Pinas Cargo, Beam and Go, at saka pa Noche Buena.
Oh, may interview kasi ako eh. But anyway, so since we have acquired very generous partners, so unahin ko na si Pinas Cargo para sa mga customers ng Denari Cash na nagbabalak magpadala sa loved ones sila sa Pilipinas via Balikbayan Box. Pwede po kayong maka-save ng 20 dirhams sa inyong Balikbayan Box if all you have to do is to show a copy of your transaction receipt from Denari Cash. Tatanggapin po nila yung mga transactions from September up to this date. So, ayun, we can get discounts from them. And thank you po pala sa Pinas Cargo for lending us this very generous offer to our customers sa Denari Cash. So, hi to Tita Lynn and kay Madam Marlene na rin. And about Beam and Go, since na-mentioned na Christmas is just around the corner, so we do have the Noche Buena package available. So they have launched the early bird Noche Buena package from 2,999 pesos. You can celebrate Christmas with your loved ones even if you're away from them. Available po siya in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. If you purchase the basket before December 10, we guarantee delivery by December 23rd. So imagine yung happiness na mabibigay natin sa loved ones natin sa Pilipinas. And also for orders made between December 11 to December 15, delivery will be before December 31st. And for orders made after December 15, it will be delivered in January of 2021. So all you have to do is to go to the Denari Cash app and check out these available packages.
Okay, Joven, because of that, hired ka na.
Yeah.
May trabaho ka na, Joven. Now, again, I just wanted to remind everybody that by the end of October, the one with the highest referrals will bring home a brand new Samsung Galaxy A11. Keep on sharing the app to your friends. Sharing the app and how to refer. Joven, can you help us how to do it? Paano nga ba mag-refer? Hindi ng jowa nung app.
Ng app. Okay, so it's actually very simple. Once you go to the Denari Cash app, from the homepage, click mo lang yung menu button, which is the 3 lines on the top left, and then select yung invite friends. From there, you can share your unique link to different messaging channels like WhatsApp, Messenger, SMS. Kapag sa SMS mo siya shinare, huwag kang mag-alala, hindi ka mababawasan ng load. It is with Denari Cash. And just make sure that yung mga friends na i-refer natin will be using your unique link to download Denari Cash app so that once they made their first transaction, you'll receive 20 dirhams as a bonus.
Cool. So sana nakuha yun ng mga friends natin dyan who's watching and want to refer so that you can have a brand new Samsung Galaxy A11 phone. No? Magpapasko na, sakto, di ba? Meron ka ng isa ka pang phone na gagamitin. Anyway, let's now go ahead and tackle the main event of this Facebook Live. First, what are your personal tips when it comes to taking care of mental health after a breakup? paano ka nga ba mag-cope up sa sa breakup, and how can you take care of your mental state, Ingrid, kung sakaling bago lang kayong hiwalay ng jowa mo? Ganon.
Okay. Actually, yung answer ko is not a personal answer. I will borrow the answer of my psychologist, my therapist. So, meron siyang shinare sa akin. It's called the Healthy Mind Platter. So, these are composed of 7 daily essential mental activities to help you have a very healthy mental health or to cope with mental health problem. So number 1 is sleep time. Of course, you have to rest. Number 2 is physical time. We have to exercise. I know a lot of people also yung medyo tinatamad to work out, di ba? Pero it's really one of the things that could help us kasi it takes our focus into different things. So it sort of helps our brain to divert our attention to. Number 3 would be focus time. So yung meditation, importante that we would reflect on ourselves or the things that's happening around us. Number 4 would be connecting time. So you need to connect to other people as well. You have to reach out to people who you know who would help you. Na don't think of it na yung parang sasolohin mo lang. May tendency kasi tayo na gano'n na parang sasolohin lang natin. That's actually not the case. You have to reach out to people, get a new or different perspective. Next would be playtime. Allow yourself to be spontaneous, to be creative, try new things, explore new things. 6 would be yung downtime. Ito yung mag-relax ka lang. Focus on other activities, do other activities. Yung, kumbaga, yung no pressure na, okay, I have to do this, I have to do this. Just be, yung sinasabi nila, be present, be mindful. And then, lastly, would be time in to reflect internally and then focusing on on the things around you, on the good things around you. I think siguro I don't know, maybe for other people medyo bago siya, pero like for example, when you wake up each morning, just appreciate the sunrise, the view around you, the people you're with, the roof over your head. Those simple things help our mental health little by little. So yeah, that's my and my doctor's advice to everyone.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. Of course, first of all, this came from an expert. Second is that I can vouch for it myself. Such specifically yung sinabi mo, taking care about your physical health. To be honest with you, the reason why I work out is not because I want to stay fit. I mean, part of it is, but because it clears the fog in the mind. Once you work out and it's a routine, you're sharper. Yeah, there's fog that is removed sa utak mo if ever you're working out. So basically, working out physically is also a means of taking care of your mental health din. Joven, how about you?
Kaya pala laging may fog yung utak ko din. Hindi ako nag-workout. Pero yung mga sinabi ni Ingrid kanina, I agree. Pero pang mayaman kasi yun eh. Paano kung wala akong budget, di ba? For psychiatrist. So, for me, I'm just gonna be practical. Just allow yourself to heal and forgive yourself about what happened in the relationship. Kasi hindi naman isang tao lang or ikaw lang mismo yung dahilan ng breakup eh. It's a mutual forced decision. Because in every broken relationship, both parties have to move on one way or another. You can't be stuck on the same ground. So piliin mo laging patawarin yung sarili mo and learn how to regain happiness from within. Yes, madali siyang sabihin, mahirap gawin, pero posible.
Very practical, straightforward, and I am on you with that as well, Joven. For me, how can I take care of my mental health after a breakup? Siguro surround yourself with people that can help you. Very important yun. People that would help you heal. People that would actually tell you that you're capable of doing things. And people that would listen. Now, if ever nasa abroad ka man or nasa ibang bansa and you don't really have much close friend, lalo na pag bago ka pa lang, honestly, listening to someone who knows what to do, listening to someone who's tackling the same issues that you are going through right now would really help, because somehow having your thoughts and your feelings and that you were able to hear it from someone and that there was a specific path na tinuro niya on how to overcome that, it gives clarity to your feelings at that specific time. The reason bakit kasi tayo nahihirapan at nasasaktan ng husto is one of the reasons is we don't know what to do with that feeling. We don't know how to overcome it. But knowing how to do it, how to overcome the path, it doesn't necessarily mean na kung alam mo, dapat gawin mo agad. Just by barely knowing of which direction you will take, even if you haven't been able to start taking the first step, just by barely knowing what are you supposed to do overcoming this, somehow helps you clear your mind a little bit. And eventually, when you have the strength enough to start, depends on how you want to cope up. I think that is one of the best ways for you to take care of your mental health. Surround yourself with people. And of course, again, tulad ng sinabi ni Ingrid kanina, please go ahead, work out. Focus on the things that matter. Kung OFW ka at nagkaroon ka ng heartbreak, remember why you started. And I believe majority of us that is in Dubai or in UAE or in other countries is not because of love for someone, it's love for our family and having the capability of providing for them. So, pwedeng yun ang paghugutan mo kasi ng lakas. Yung dahilan kung bakit ka nandun. And hopefully, it will come to pass. You will be okay. I am 100% sure you will be. It's just that you have to believe it yourself din. Cool! So, meron tayong katanungan on last episode. Kasi ang daming mga questions din which I was very happy to see that there was a lot of feedback. Now, isa doon, sabi ni Crisel Tungala, question is there any truth in using no contact after a breakup? If yes, what situation is this applicable? Siguro yung ibig sabihin niya is yung blocking the person, hindi kayo mag-uusap. What do you think, Ingrid?
Ako, I would agree to this if it would help both parties to move on. Minsan kasi tayo, if we, kunyari, pag nakikipag-break, di ba, parang minsan, naka-curious pa tayo, parang ano kayang ginagawa niya? Or parang yung mga pinopost niya, di ba, parang minsan naka-curious, parang tungkol kaya yan sa akin, something like that. Ako kasi parang, I believe na the more na nakikita mo yung person, medyo it hampers yung it stalls you to, parang nakaka-delay siya of moving on. I'm not saying naman na you should block the person forever. Just give yourselves time to breathe, focus on yourself. Kasi every time makikita mo siya, parang it sparks an interest or a curiosity, which I think doesn't help in moving on. If kaya niya naman na sige, why not? Don't block each other on social media. It's just sometimes when we want to grow up, to grow old, to grow ourselves, we need to do it apart na, alam mo yun, na possible kasi na kaya pag nakita mo yung person, yung sinasabi nila nakaka-trigger. So, as much as possible, you have to build your world na wala yung tao na yun. Kailangan mong sanayin yung self mo. And that includes, if ma-social media ka, that includes the social media. So, yeah, give some space for you and the other person.
So basically, there is a lot of truth to no contact rule after a breakup, sabi nga ni Ingrid. How about you, Joven?
Actually, honestly, iba yung pagkakaintindi ko ng no contact.
Yun din ang gusto kong malaman. Ano bang ibig mo sabihin ng contact? Sige nga, sabihin mo nga sa amin.
So, kasi if you're watching Pakilino, medyo na-cloud yung utak ko. But But I think it has something to do with communicating with the ex, ano? So, I think applicable to sa point ng moving on kapag sobra po yung affection at pagmamahal mo sa tao. You can only help yourself if you will learn how to never look back and be firm with your decision na mag-move forward ka na talaga. In some scenarios kasi, we tend to beg for answers, and the answers that we were expecting is, mahal pa tayo. Pero paano kung hindi na? Makakapag-move on ka pa ba talaga, or paulit-ulit mo lang sasaktan yung sarili mo? So siguro if there's a communication na dapat mong i-prioritize, that is your relationship with God and your loved ones. Because before we learned to love others, they were the first one who taught us how to love unconditionally first.
Yon, grabe naman yon, Joven. You ended up in a godly manner, ha? Aside from just telling us na iba yung iniisip mo na contact. Ano ba yung iniisip mo na
Oo,
contact?
biglang
I'm
nagkaroon
curious.
ng God.
I'm curious.
0919-265. Mga ganun.
Ano?
Massage ba yan sa contact? Joven?
Huwag kayong ganyan, ha? Pinupulit niyo yung isip ko.
Okay, my answer to this is no contact after a breakup. So basically, pwede mo siyang i-block or hindi kayo magko-communicate or hindi kayo magkikita. I would for sure have an understanding that people who was reading this might be confused as to why even Crisel is asking this question, because it's pretty obvious. Of course it is. I mean, if you really want to move on with someone, you have to remove yourself from this situation. And I understand why she asked this, because there are certain people who would think that blocking someone shows weakness. Kasi hindi ako mangbablock sa kanya because not blocking someone shows strength. I am the person who does not even bother. But that is detrimental to your process of moving on if it really bothers you. And it doesn't make you look weak if ever it does. Itong sasabihin ko that if ever you're trying to move on from an individual who's very toxic, an individual you want to walk away from, and you know that if ever you're able to see them, it actually lengthens the process. Out of sight, out of mind. There is a saying that goes. And blocking someone is not because you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself. You're blocking them because you want to move on. You want to remove yourself from the process of actually thinking about them. When you're working out, specifically me, the coaches usually tends to tell you that you have to remove all the chips, the chocolates, dyan sa ref mo or dyan sa bahay nyo. Dapat wala kang igagrab na food. And only healthy foods is supposed to be there. Bakit? Kasi kahit gaano kalakas yung disiplina mo sa sarili, if there is something there around you, readily available, you will and always will be tempted on it. So the major way for you to prevent from eating unhealthy food is not to bring unhealthy food in your home. So same as true with persons, people. If you don't want to consume or think about them, you remove them entirely from your frame, from your mind. And one of the best way is not to of course meet them. I don't know who else here are people who after a breakup would still meet with their ex. Most common is do not communicate with them. Do block them from your Facebook or in your social media. Because, my friends, you're doing the healing process for yourself, not for them. So to answer the question, yeah, there is a huge truth on not being able to, see, communicate, and hear from the people that you want to move on to or moved on from. So I hope, Crisel, nasagot yung katanungan mo na yan. Meron naman tayong isang katanungan coming from Kimi Rodriguez. Sabi niya, sad that the person I thought was real support for me during my lowest point took advantage of my weakness to get what he just wanted. Ooh!
Ano kaya yun?
Ano kaya yun? Ano kaya yung gusto niyang makuha?
Baka no
I
contact.
can't believe that there are people like him, a very heartless human being. Ingrid, I think coming from a woman's point of view, I would love to hear your thoughts on this comment. Sabi ni
Um,
Kim.
yeah, I understand the nakakagalit siya, no, na when someone hurts us. But on the other side, we can't control kasi how other people think, how other people would act, or how other people would treat us. We could only control how we would react to what they do to us. So I understand that it's okay to get angry, but at the same time, don't live in that feeling of anger. You have to release, let go of yourself, even if that person won't apologize sincerely to you. You can't control kasi other people's actions. So the only thing you can control is what you do, what you think, and then what you feel. So that's my take on this.
Very well said, Ingrid. How about you, Joven? Anong
Um,
masasabi mo?
the way I see what she commented, parang ano to, it has something to do with finances. That's how I understood it. So,
Really?
yeah, feeling ko parang ganun. Parang nag-graduate para ka ba or na ay alas ka ba? And yung mga ganun, may ganung factor. So, ayan, kasi in a relationship, hindi puro puso, especially if may mga ganyang investments na involved. So, you need to play smart. It doesn't mean naman na iisahan mo yung partner mo or lagi kang may hinala. You're just allotting something for yourself that can be useful for your future. Since we have this fear of the unknown and we are not sure about what's going to happen in your relationship, it is better to be prepared on this kind of situation. So if nararamdaman mo na that your partner is just taking advantage of what you're providing or what you have, cut the relationship immediately. Sabi nga ng nanay ko before, it is better to end up alone than to end up with a bad partner.
Yes, sir.
Agree.
Galing naman ng nanay mo. I mean,
Oo.
that there is huge wisdom to what you said just now, Joven. But the problem with that is most people don't have the strength of ending up being alone. Diba? So I wish everybody to develop the strength to end up being alone.
Oo, pero
So
you're
my
not
comment,
lonely, di ba?
I'm sorry.
Pero you're not lonely. You're just alone.
Yes. Pero lahat hindi karamihan kasi ng I mean if you think about it, there's a lot of people that is in a relationship not because they love the person but because they just don't want to have the feeling of being alone. Takot silang mag-isa. And not everybody has the strength to actually go through a path of even being alone. You have to learn how to be alone first so that a companion is just an option, not a necessity. Ang sagot ko naman dito, well, at the end of the day, there is specific situations in your life wherein you learn. And these are the situations where I hope you did, Kimmy. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung nakuha niya sa'yo at na-take advantage niya. Pwedeng pera, pwedeng yung tiwala, pwede din yung mga ari-arian mo ang nakuha niya sa'yo. Pero regardless of what it is, I hope you understand that there are certain situations in life where you will definitely meet people like this. And I hope that if you did, still wish them well. Kasi they did something that you would eventually be able to have an experience, a situation where you are able to develop a strength so that when you encounter people like them or people worse than them, you're ready, you're prepared. I just wish and hope that you learned from this mistake. And I also hope that you realize na hindi porket may gumawa ng ganitong bagay sa'yo, you'd try to automatically treat everybody as someone who would do the same thing to you. Never allow your present suffer the consequences of the past. So, balance it out. But I just really wish and hope that you learn from this mistake and be stronger next time. Next, sabi ni Ison Oliveira, Thank you, Kuya Darbs, for the help. I think I can start to step forward and move on with this mental health. Kasi sobrang sakit. And dumating kasi ako sa point na sinosolo ko na lang lahat kasi I've got no one to talk to. Thank you, Kuya Darbs. Ingrid and Joven. Uy, grabe kasali sila. Thank you very much, Ison. But what can you say about this, Ingrid? I think it's very important for us the value of being surrounded by people that supports us. Ikaw ba, Ingrid, nung nag-break up ka, did you have someone to talk
Grabe. Well, nung nakipag-break naman ako, nasa Pilipinas pa ako no'n. I'm still living with my family. I have my friends around me. So, andun naman yung support from other people. But I think for us na mga kabayan or expats na kunyari living alone and nasa malayong bansa pa, meron namang other ways to seek for social support. It's not just through pwede rin naman kasi siya online, 'di ba? Parang you could have a video call with your family, mag-reach out ka. And nabasa ko lang din siguro when it's time na parang when we come to a point na medyo we are struggling, that's the time kasi now we need the support of other people. Parang we seek for the support of other people. Wag mo siyang sarilinin kasi maraming gustong maraming gustong tumulong, and then get a different perspective also kasi I'm sure a lot of people, you're surrounded also by a lot of people with a lot of experiences. So get a different perspective. Also, another thing that I did is to join groups, social groups, recreational groups. I did this, I did yoga therapy. So yun, nakakilala ako ng mga new people na, alam mo yun, different perspective, mga hindi ko kilala, but we are very focused on doing the yoga therapy. Meron ding right now ako ngayon sa UAE, though hindi naman ako hindi naman ako broken hearted, but it helps me lang with mental health. I joined this ladies group. So yung ladies group, we do from time to time we do meet up. Kumbaga minsan nagko-coffee, minsan nagta-travel, try kami ng mga different restaurants. Yung mga tao na yung mga first time ko lang na meet, and then hindi naman nila ako kilala personally, pero yung experience of being with new people for the first time, kasi it also parang marirealize mo na parang nabo-broaden yung horizon mo when you talk to other people, not just existing people in your life, just new people also. You have to bring it to your life parang yun nga, parang sinasabi nila, diba, create a new world or a better world for yourself. So that's my take on this.
Yes, ma'am. Another perspective coming from Ingrid. Hindi daw siya broken-hearted ngayon, but she still is going out with friends. Ikaw ba, Joven? Broken-hearted ka ba? Nakikipag-usap ka ba sa iba? Or mas gusto mong tinatago na lang?
Grabe yung tinatago.
Sabihin mo.
I like going out actually with friends because that's the time we're in. It's really good to see different people, and at the same time you'll be able to share your own perspective as well. Kasi for me personally, I always see the value of going incognito sometimes. Kasi that's the only time we're in. You'll be able to meet people na walang judgment. Hindi ka nila kilala, and then you'll be in a group wherein you just share ideas. Pero actually, ang maganda kasi sa digital age, we have access to life coaching na libre, like yung channel mo, Darbs, which is very helpful para sa mga tao na dumadaan sa ganitong proseso, di ba? Pero it's also good na meron kang outlet, but you have to be very careful though with the type of outlet that you will choose. Kasi in the long run, yung outlet na yan, it will become your habit. So maganda na nakikinig tayo ng perspective ng ibang tao kasi no situation is unique. Lahat tayo dumadaan sa ganyang stage, whether it has something to do with love or personal problems. Gaya ng pagpili ng outlet, piliin mo rin yung mga payo na sa tingin mo is mas makakatulong para sa iyo kasi at the end of the day, ikaw pa rin yung taong makaka-resolve ng sarili mong problema at makakatulong para makapag-move on ka.
Yes, sir. Good stuff. Thank you very much for that, Joven. And of course, Ingrid, mga malulupit na payo coming from my lovely co-host. Kaya nga sinabi ko palagi na before you diagnose yourself of being depressed, make sure you're not surrounded by a-holes. Ibig sabihin nun, part of the reason bakit we feel down most of the time is hindi natin alam. The negativity that is brought to us by people is actually what weighs us down and hence makes us negative as well. Kaya napaka-importante that you have to really surround yourself with winners. Winners in a sense na hindi ko sinasabi na financially free. Winner means that they have positive mentality. People that would allow you to think that you can do everything when you are with them. People that talks about ideas, execution, not talk about other people as well. That is why it doesn't matter how wide your circle is. What matters is the quality of the circle that you have. And to be honest with you, this is one of the major reasons as to why you would become successful. You would feel fine, and you will have a positive support system depending on the quality of people you have in your life. Doesn't matter gaano kadami, ang importante totoo. And of course, tulad ng sinabi ni Ison kanina, that is why it's mas okay ngayon actually ma-heartbreak kaysa ma-heartbreak nung 1965. Lalo na pag OFW ka tapos 1965, ang hirap nun kung nasa ibang bansa ka kasi walang cellphone, mahirap magtumawag, telegrama, nanay, sakit, puso. Di ba ganun lang yun sa mga telegram, di mo nasasabi lahat ng gusto mong sabihin. So, somehow it alleviates things a little bit. So be thankful that somehow, even if it was difficult, be thankful for the technology, be thankful for the people that surrounds you, and be grateful somehow because that pain means that you're alive, diba? Feeling the pain that you have right now signifies that somehow you are alive. And that is way better than dead. And most people doesn't have the chance, the opportunity to feel what you're feeling right now, even if it's negative, because they're not here anymore. So perspective, gratitude, and surrounding yourself with right people would be one of the ways for you to take care of your mental health. Tulad ng sinabi nila. Basa tayo ng isang comment. Sabi naman ni Pachari July, you have to keep yourself busy. Hit the gym or do some running or whatever hobbies you love. You need to keep busy your mental and physical health. You will realize one day you have moved on and more stronger and realize your self-worth. Yes, that is correct. Tumatakbo ka din ba, Ingrid, nung nag-break up kayo? Or may tinatakbo?
Bakit lagi may reference dun sa nag-break up?
Curious lang ako eh.
Hindi ako running person. Hindi ako mahilig mag-run. Mahilig ako yoga. Yoga yung yung aking, hindi man escape. Yun talaga yung parang routine ko na build ko. Yoga, and then I travel from time to time. Yun yung nililook forward ko na every 3 months, lagi akong nag-beach trip, nag-surf. Yun yung ko. May time pa na nag-attend ako ng yoga retreat. So it's a resort in Siargao. It's called Lotus Shores. So doon, parang we're advised na, as much as possible, wag mag-cellphone. Tapos yung meals namin, healthy meals, mga vegan meals, ganyan. So kasi nga, di ba, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy soul, yung So, yun yung yun yung ginagawa ko. And then, I agree dito sa kung hindi man running, do something na yung magpapapawis ka. I think sa sa movie ni Wong Kar-wai ko siya nakuha na parang the more we sweat ourselves, parang wala ka nang maiiyak. Parang to me totoo yun kasi parang nakaka-change ng mode, ng perspective din yung pag-e-exercise. 'Di ba 'pag pagod na pagod ka na, parang wala na akong gana umiyak. So, parang wala na akong iiyak. So, itutulog ko na 'to or puwede na ako mag-Netflix, parang ganyan. So, 'yun, exercise talaga.
Exercise.
Papawis.
I see. I'm curious kung anong klaseng pagpapapawis ang ginagawa ni Joven after ng breakup. Meron ba, Joven?
Actually, dito sa UAE, kapag summer, hindi problema ang pagpapapawis. Lumabas ka lang sa balcony, pawisan ka.
Lalo na pag naka-blazer ka, katulad ng suot ko ngayon.
Suot ko ngayon talaga, oo. So, pero I agree din sa sinabi ni Pachari. Kasi sabi nga nila, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yes.
So this kind of habit kasi, having a healthy lifestyle, it will really help you become a stronger person after all. So developing this healthy habit while going through a difficult situation is actually a sign of a strong will to overcome the breakup. Minsan, itong mga breakup na to kasi nagiging talaga sila, test of character din, which can turn out differently. Pero sana we will always choose the better path after all. Actually, may kwento ako. There's a movie, Under the Tuscan Sun, and merong I love that movie kasi parang she came from divorce and then she tried to find herself in Tuscany, Italy, diba? And then meron siyang friend doon who advised her na you just have to lay on the grass, do not chase the red bugs. Yung ano tawag doon, Ingrid? Yung mga bugs na yun? Ladybugs, yes. Don't chase the ladybugs. Kapag napagod ka, just sleep. You'll get tired of chasing the ladybugs. And then pagising niya, yung ladybugs are crawling all over her na, diba? So parang, antayin mo lang, the right time will come.
Anong movie yon, Joven?
Under the Tuscan Sun.
Meron sa Netflix.
Ano yan? This movie has been there for a long time or bago lang?
Long time na to. I think 90s. So.
Okay, Under the Tuscan Sun. Okay, sa lahat ng mga nakikinig, please check that out. Baka pagpawisan din kayo, katulad ng Joven pag pinanood niya.
Grabe, Muna sa balcony.
Siguro sabi ni Pachari, yep, there is a lot of things that you can do after a breakup. Either you sulk and sit down in a corner, you allow it to consume yourself. Ito hindi ko sinasabi that you shouldn't be feeling pain, you shouldn't be crying. I'm not telling you that. You can. What I'm not telling you is you dwell on it. Tatambayan mo lang yung sakit at almost 5 months, 6 months na ganun ka pa rin. I hope that you understand that there are also a lot of things you can do with that hurt, with that pain. I always tell this to myself whenever someone is putting me down, someone leaves me hanging, someone who thinks that I'm not worthy. I always put that as an analogy na fuel to the flame. Fuel to the flame means that those kind of things, that negative energy, I put it into something positive. That makes me want to become better, stronger, greater individual than I was previously. Though hindi ko sinasabi na dapat lahat ng ginagawa mo is just to prove someone wrong. But at the end of the day, honestly, there will always be a gratification in proving someone wrong while we make it on the top. And that could be one of those cherry on top, cherry in the cake that we would want it to have. So either that pain would destroy you or you would use that as a fuel to have the biggest bonfire you will light up, and everybody will be able to see someday that part of the reason why it's brighter than how it should be is because of them, because you wanted to show them, make them realize that whatever is the judgment that they had with you previously, they're all wrong. Cool?
Wow, that's an aha moment.
Aha moment.
Okay, cool. I think we're gonna be discussing later on ano yung final message natin or masasabi natin doon sa mga taong who's undergoing through pain right now and wanting to move on. But before that, we have some few messages coming from Denari Cash. So Mark, please take it away anytime now. Kasi meron daw siyang medyo may delay daw. So Mark, we're waiting on you. We'll be right back after this few messages. Cool?
Huwag tayong gagalaw.
Wala bang video okay session? Parang gano'n.
Kanta ka na. Go, hawag nag-iintay.
A brand new Samsung Galaxy phone can be yours. All you have to do is to refer your friends to use Denari Cash. Click Invite Friends from the main menu. You can add your friends from your contact list or share the referral link on your social media or messaging app. Download and refer now.
Hello guys, I'm Junior Rosaro ng Buhay sa Dubai at meron po akong good news mula sa Denari Cash. Alam nyo ba na pwede na kayo magpadala ng pera sa inyong mga mahal sa buhay sa Pilipinas sa kanilang GCash account? Paano magpadala? Madali lang. I-open nyo lang ang Denari Cash app, i-type lang yung amount na ipapadala mo sa Pilipinas, add beneficiary, at makikita nyo rito sa select your transfer method, i-type nyo na ang details ng GCash account. Then, proceed to payment. Napakadali lang. Kaya ano pang hinihintay mo para sa pinakamababang transaction fee at mataas na exchange rate? I-Denari Cash mo na yan!
Yo, what's up? This is Real Talk Darbs and I have very exciting news for you. Denari Cash and Beam & Go has decided to tie up to bring groceries to your loved ones in the Philippines. By using the application Denari Cash, you can actually deliver yung mga groceries na gusto nating ipadala door to door sa Pilipinas. In light of the community quarantine and growing COVID-19 cases in the Philippines, we are tying up with Beam & Go para sa mga kababayan nating OFW na nandito sa UAE to buy groceries. So what are you waiting for? Download Denari Cash app now and enjoy a lot of services, not just sending money, but also sending grocery to your families at home. And we're back at it again. We'd like to encourage everyone to please download the Denari Cash app to send money home and share it to your friends to win rewards. Then, by the end of October, the one with the highest referrals will bring home a brand new Samsung Galaxy A10. Don't forget that if you comment tonight, you will get 10 game credits. You can also win rewards worth as much as 15,000 dirhams when you play games on the Denari Cash app. So what are you waiting for, my friends? Please go ahead, download now using the link on the description above. Now, I just wanted to read one specific comment. Ito kay Betty. Sinabi niya, one way to take care of our mental health is to have undivided attention with ourselves. People should not underestimate their time being alone. It's a great chance to know themselves more and also a chance to dive deeper to their core. To know more of the things that they want and they don't want. That gives clarity. Grabing lalim nun. Ingrid, Jovid, depth gives clarity, Siguro ang jowa ni Miss Betty pangalan Johnny. Johnny Depp. Anyway, any what do you call this, comment to this, and after commenting, please go ahead, tell them how can they actually really move on and take care of their mental health after a breakup. Take it away, Ingrid.
Ako, I believe that there's no shortcut to moving on. You have to kailangan mong pagdaanan yung proseso, and I strongly agree to what Betty Bros shared with us na the things that are happening to us, it's a way for us to understand more ourselves. Parang minsan kasi akala natin, eto na ako, but as time goes, parang mas lalo nating nakikilala yung sarili natin na, alam mo yon, yung any situation that's being thrown to us, and how we react to that situation it defines our character. Kumbaga parang ang sabi nga ni, 'di ba yung sabi ni Angelina Jolie na nag-break up sila ni Brad Pitt, parang you have to the limp or the broken bone, parang it adds depth to your character, but you dance anyway. So just cherish the moments that you spent with the person. Yun yung sinabi ni Angelina Jolie na I think that's very striking, no? Yun nga, I strongly agree to Betty Bros na the more kasi nakilala mo yung sarili mo, parang the more na hindi ka magsasettle to anything na you think na less than you deserve. And I think yung in a toxic relationship is also the same as parang vices na minsan alam mo na masama siya sa'yo, pero hindi mo siya maiwan. Minsan kasi you have to evaluate parang kaya ko pa ba to stand in this relationship, or is it just the familiarity of being in a relationship, being with that person? You have to ask yourself those questions and if the answer is parang nagtitiis ka na lang, or parang convenience, or parang nakasanayan na lang, parang I don't think it's a good thing. It's a good reason to stay in the relationship anymore. So, tama sila, unahin lagi yung sarili. There's so much meaning to that statement, kahit na ginagawa siyang joke, di ba? Dapat una ang sarili.
Yes. Self-worth muna. Self-love. Joven, what can you say?
Pwede bang I agree na lang yung sagot ko?
Kapihin ko din yung sagot mo doon. Pag
Rarampa pa ako
Kapitis na lang Pero
may lakad ba kayong dalawa? Parang hindi ba kayo aalis? Wala ba kayong Christmas party? Wala naman, di ba?
Wala.
Masyadong magawa sa Christmas party.
Sabi ko talaga, may lakad talaga ako tonight. I'm wearing pants. Hello.
Ang hirap sundan ng Ingrid. Pero sabi nga nila, di ba, we accept the love we think we deserve.
Yes.
Diba? So, pero after the breakup kasi, I think yung may papayo ko, you need to always learn to live without the person that you used to love or you still love. Kasi the more you know and learn about them, the less you understand the question why we broke up. So, it all boils down to forgiveness and self-respect. Kasi sabi nga ni Ingrid, the more you focus on yourself, the more you manifest the good things about you, and then you will attract people or good people to be part of your life.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for that. That gives clarity. In a sense, this measures a person's individuality. Either you come faltering and then you go chase someone just for you not to feel the feeling of being alone, or you go ahead, stay on the dark, cherish the moment of being alone, develop that strength so that someday, somehow, when you go out from that darkness of being alone, and that somehow you are able to build the strength of actually putting light over your head, you'll realize that somehow it was not as bad as everybody thinks. Part of the reason why there are a lot of people that has relationships that are failing is because, as what I have always said, takot lang talaga silang mag-isa. Kaya nila ginawa yung taong kasama nila. And when the specific time comes, when that feeling of being alone removes through their thoughts, the darkness is now being covered with light because they were able to fully recover and heal. Then when the light comes and then they look the person beside them, they realize that this is actually not the person I wanted to be with. It's just that on those times when they were being with this person, their judgment was clouded. Kasi nga, takot silang mag-isa, nahihirapan silang mag-move forward. So, what I want everybody to understand is to go through a specific situation in your life, and that is to undergo the pain of being alone. Because once you get used to it, this actually gives you a lot of clarity later on. In a sense, na hindi mo iaasa yung kaligayahan mo sa iba kasi napatunayan mo sa sarili mo, kaya mo palang maging masayang mag-isa. And once you have that strength, you're gonna be able to walk away from any people who you think don't deserve your love, effort, and energy. Why? Because you're not scared. you can love yourself. You can be happy being alone. You are able to actually live a fuller life even without someone. That is the reason as to why there's a lot of people stay in toxic relationship, because they don't have the capacity to walk away from that, even though they know it's toxic for them, because they don't trust themselves well enough to generate their own happiness. And the way for you to generate your own happiness is to develop the strength of being alone. And if ever you're undergoing through that, know that you don't have to go through it alone. Literally, you can ask God. You can always pray. You can listen to people who have undergone through it. You can actually be with friends. It's just that the right thing to do it is to go through it and heal before actually jumping into one relationship. Kasi pag ginawa mo yon, that is another cycle. Hindi ka kasi buo nun eh. Ginawa mo lang, kailangan mo lang ng isang tao para tulungan kang mag-heal. But you're not really fully healed. And I wish that you don't do that. And if ever, nasasaktan ka, nahihirapan ka, at hindi mo alam yung gagawin, makinig ka lang kay Real Talk Darbs. Hindi, joke. Ayos lang yun. I mean, I'm not downplaying the hurt, the pain, the suffering. Just know that you're stronger than what you are right now. And trust that someday you're going to be able to walk past through that pain. And you realize, sitting down your porch 5 years later after the pain, you'll realize that you needed that. You needed that to become strong. You needed that to develop a skill, a strength. Because that pain brought you something. Could be a possibility that the result of that pain is a skill, is a character that would eventually lead you to the right person. So, please tell yourself that it's not all that bad and there will always be better days ahead. Cool! Grabe. Ano nun?
Grabe.
Ano. Happy ka na, pero parang broken hearted.
Oo. Pero parang may pinagdaanan ako bigla.
Parang bumalik yung butas sa puso mo eh.
Ay, matay tayo dyan. Anyway, thank you very much sa lahat ng mga nakinig, nanood at sumubaybay. I think Joven and Ingrid has few messages before we say goodbye about Denari Cash. Please take it away, Joven.
Yes po, para sa viewers natin for tonight at saka sa mga hindi pa gumagamit ng Denari Cash, I would just like to let you know na Denari Cash is available to download sa Google Play at saka App Store. All you have to do is to register with your email, with your phone number, and then just follow the registration procedure. You'll be able to send money to your loved ones sa murang halaga, like we only ask our consumers to pay 15 dirhams for sending more than 1,000 dirhams and 13 dirhams for transactions below 1,000 dirhams. So we do have different avenues and as well wherein your loved ones will be able to collect the money back home. So we are partners with Cebuana Luwilier, Palawan Express, M. Luwilier, and we have GCash available, PayMaya, and all major banks in the Philippines. Especially now, malapit na yung Pasko. So, yung mga inaanak natin, wag naman sanang malas ka. Dapat, wag natin silang taguan. Let's send them something for Christmas.
Yes, that is your chance and opportunity right now. You can use Denari Cash. Baka pwede nyo silang sendan ng GCash or via PayMaya para bilhin yung mga gusto nilang online orders. Or, pwede din na next year na lang ulit. Hindi, joke lang. Ikaw, Ingrid, any more messages that you would want to convey before we end the show?
Yeah, ako sa lahat ng viewers, iniimbitahan ko kayo na i-download ang Denari Cash at i-share ito sa inyong mga kaibigan. Share the convenience of sending money home. Napakadali and napakabilis. And sa lahat ng merong mga pinagdadaanan ngayon, when it comes to mental health, lagi niyang tandaan na you are not alone. You can always reach out. There are different people, different groups who do therapy or check up and then to help you with everything that you're going through. So whatever you're going through, you are not in this alone. So we are here for you.
Thank you very much for that, Jovin and Ingrid. Maraming salamat po. Sa lahat ng sumubay, we'll see you again next week for sure. And there's a lot of things, a lot of value that you can take in this episode. You can listen to this on my podcast as well. I'm going to be uploading this episode in the last week episode as well. Now, thank you very much to everyone. We hope that you have learned a lot from us today. If you have more questions, just send us a message and the Denari Cash team will get back to you as soon as possible. Would like to repeat, please download Denari Cash, play the games, and share the app to your friends and family for a chance to get a grand prize of a Samsung Galaxy phone. Now, thank you very much. Real Talk Darbs always telling you self-worth lang po tayo since day one. Giving you real thoughts through real talk. Yalla, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Alis na daw si Ingrid.
Nakakaharampan. Mark, bilisan mo.
Bye.
Bye.
Si Mark, naglag pa ata. Si Mark, mamaya pa ata tayo magbababay.
Ang taas! Ang taas! Ang taas ng exchange rate ng Denari Cash. Para sa pinakamataas na exchange rate, i-Denari Cash mo na yan.
Dala mo yung gitara ko.
Oh no! Akala ko bukas pa uwi mo.
Anong bukas? Sino sabi sa'yo? O, bakit mo nakadala yan?
Kasi Brad, kinulang ko ng padali.
Oh.
Uso barter ngayon, babarter ko na lang to muna sa isang bigas. Dagdag cargo din, no?
Hindi naman sa'yo yun eh.
Babayaran na lang kita.
Kahit pa! Hindi mo ba alam na pwede mong padala ng bigas gamit ang Denari Cash?
Ha? Di nga.
Bubuksan mo lang yung app. Pipiliin mo lang yung grocery. Ang bigas padala. At iba pang grocery items gamit ang online palengke. Pwede na rin magpa-deliver ng Jollibee.
Oh, amazeballs!
Baka pa order ka na ng mga grocery items sa Pilipinas.
Wow! Talaga?
Sige na. Balik mo rin. Baka ma-enpass ko pa sa'yo yan. Pag Denari Cash ka.
A brand new Samsung Galaxy phone can be yours. All you have to do is to refer your friends to use Denari Cash. Click Invite Friends from the main menu. You can add your friends from your contact list or share the referral link on your social media or messaging app. Download and refer now.
Hi, my name is Justin.
And I am May.
We are your DC specialist.
And we are here to guide you.
So, you have already installed the Denari Cash from Play Store or App Store. Next, all you have to do is to create an account so you can start using Denari Cash.
It's very easy. We will show you how.
Open the Denari Cash app. You may register using Facebook, email address, or mobile number. Don't worry, all your details are safe and secured with us.
Register your email address and mobile number.
After providing your email address and mobile number, click Sign Up.
You will be led to the verification screen. Type in the 5-digit code sent by the Denari team to your email and mobile number.
Welcome! You have successfully created an account with Denari Cash. We hope this helps.
If you have more questions, reach out to us on social media, email address, WhatsApp, or Denari Cash app.
Hi! My name is Mary. I came to Dubai 17 years ago. Katulad ng halos lahat ng kababayan natin dito sa Dubai, pumunta ako dito para makatulong sa pamilya. Every month, nagpapadala ako sa nanay namin sa Pilipinas. I have a full-time job, kaya masasabi ko talaga minsan nagiging sobrang busy. Nung madiscover ko yung pagpapadala ng pera through the Denari Cash app, napakadali. It's very easy, fast, and reliable. And marireceive ng nanay namin na hindi siya maghihintay ng napakatagal na panahon. Kaya nire-recommend ko sa inyong lahat. And every time na meron akong friend na i-refer ko na gamitin yung Denari Cash app, I will get 20 dirhams. Halos lahat ng friends ko ngayon, eto na rin ginagamit nila. In-invite ko rin kayong lahat na i-try Denari Cash app at may experience nyo yung na-experience ko sa paggamit ng app na to. Thank you!